Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Oyabimbola, and if you're new, you're most definitely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my G. And if you have not subscribed, you know that you have a problem by now. I'm sure you know that you have a problem, but it's okay. Since it's begging you want, I'm gonna beg you, please, I'm begging you, subscribe to my channel, okay? So yes guys, to the gist of today, we're going to be talking about a hot boiling juicy topic. Actually no, I'm not talking about any hot juicy topic. So yes guys, I just want to talk about something that I'm going through right now and it's not really talked about. So I'm going to be sharing 5 harsh realities of moving to a new city or a new country, basically as an adult. The first one is the culture shock. So this applies to either a new country or a different city in your own country. Like for example, I did my NYC in Calabar, and for those of you that don't know what NYC is, it's National Youth Service. It's something that you do in Nigeria after you graduate, and basically you are meant to serve your country for 1 year on minimum wage, and you are moved to like different parts of the country. So yes, basically I did my NYC in Calabar, and I grew up in Lagos, and I basically moved to Calabar like alone. I didn't know anybody in Calabar, and like the culture shock, let me not tell you guys too much story. So let's talk about culture shock in the sense that, for example, when I moved to Calabar, coming from Lagos is very like, Lagos is like, the ginger in Lagos is a lot. There's struggle for boss. There's like, Lagos is like a hustle and bustle and just bubbling city, okay? And then I moved to Calabar and everything was just so slow. Like I remember initially, like when I first moved there, I used to be so irritated. I'm like, why are these people so slow? Like even as much as you want to enter like public transport, the cab will actually stop and reverse to pick people. Like someone is trying to get in the cab, the person will wave down the cab and be gisting with their friend, and the cab will actually wait until they are done. I mean, I come from Lagos where people push themselves, like run after bus, enter bus, and I was just like, what's going on here? Like 90% of the time I just used to want to slap the driver, like, I have somewhere to be, can you move, okay? So yeah, and then I faced the same thing when I moved here. So I'm from Nigeria, and in Nigeria is very, very modest. Like there's a saying in Nigeria that the whole society trains a child. So you cannot be outside moving mad. Like you cannot just be outside misbehaving. But here they're like young kids, like 10, 11, 12. They'll be on the road, they'll be kissing, they'll be making out, they'll like almost want to enter inside each other. And I'll just like, sometimes I just used to want to walk to them and be like, excuse me, how old are you again? Like, what are you doing? What exactly are you doing, my nigga? Can you go and read your books? Can I help your mommy in the kitchen? So yeah, there's that. So definitely, you, no matter where you're going, even if it's in your country, you experience some form of culture shock, okay? There's always something different, and you just have to learn to adjust. I advise that you should like just observe, be quiet and observe till it's not so strange to you anymore. And number 2 is accommodation. You guys, like, I cannot underestimate or overestimate at all the struggle for accommodation. I mean, depending on where you go to, but I feel like I experienced that in Calabar as well. Thankfully in Calabar I met a really nice family that like allowed me stay in their house until I found accommodation. But I can imagine if I did not. And even with that, like I remember that I used to go house hunting, like my agent come and pick me in his car with AC and everything. I chilled in Calabar. Shout out to you, Auntie Uzo. Shout out to you, Ima, and I love you guys. You guys are you guys are like fantastic. You guys are the best. Anyway, so and shout out to you, Uncle Lassie. I know you're subscribed to this channel. So yeah, I remember Uncle Asi then, he was my agent, and then he would come and pick me up in his car, and then we'll be going from house to house. And even at that, like, it was still difficult to find an apartment. It was either too expensive, or it didn't look nice, or it was in a place that wasn't safe. Like, accommodation is a big deal. When you're moving to a new city, you have to prepare for the hassle of trying to find accommodation. So it's either you have like family members or friends that you're staying with temporarily, or you get some form of temporary accommodation, like maybe hotels or hostels or something, till you find a place. And trust me, it's going to be stressful. You have to just prepare for it. And I'm sure I already told you guys about the struggle of when I got here. When I got here, it wasn't really hard because I booked my accommodation from Nigeria, but I just moved from that accommodation, and trust me, it took me 3 months. What am I saying? Like, yeah, 3 months to find this. My third point is making friends. You guys, like, making friends as an adult is so stressful. Like, it's almost impossible, because how do you, like, it's just, how do you make friends as an adult? Like, I need someone to help me with this, because like, I literally have like almost 0 friends. I have a couple of friends, but they are all guys, and a lot of people are always attacking me that, oh, Wanda, why are most of your friends guys? Actually, in Dublin, all my friends are guys, and guys are just easier to make friends with. I don't know if it's because I'm a girl, or because guys just live such a easy, like, life. Like, guys just see each other and be like, oh, guy, how far, and they're friends, and they get each other's numbers. Girls, you have to form and do. I just don't have strength for that, okay? So, but seriously, you guys, making friends as an adult is so stressful. Like, it's almost impossible. It is so hard. And so you might experience a bit of loneliness if you move to a new city, because you just be like, you have no friends here. So trust me, loads and loads of FaceTime, loads of WhatsApp calls. You will be on your phone a lot. Let me just give you that tip, okay? Now, to my next point, you will be homesick. See, forget, like, I know some people that literally ran away from home. They're like, they just want to leave their house. But trust me, you guys, you'll be homesick, because there'll just be certain comforts that you get at home. Like, even as little as not paying rent and not paying bills when you're at home. Apart from your own personal bills, you don't pay like bills for the house when you live with your parents. So you definitely be homesick at some point. So just prepare your mind for that. Yes, it's nice to be away from your family and be independent and all that, but trust me, guys, a lot of people don't think that you'll be homesick, but I'm telling you, I put it to you that you'll be homesick. Okay, moving on. Now, my fourth point is that you have to hold vex money. See, and if you don't know what vex money is, it's something that girls say to each other about when you're going out on a date with a guy, or you're going to see a guy, and you just hold at least enough money to transport yourself back home, because in case the guy starts moving mad, you know where to face. Or when you're going out in general, you can even be with your female friends or something, just hold enough money. So me, like, I try to make sure that I have vex money. Like, vex money is like, just make sure at every state and at every stage you have enough money to buy you tickets back to your house, or pay your transportation back to where you're coming from, in case of incasity. Okay, I'm not saying anything will happen, I'm not saying there will be an emergency, I'm not saying anything will go wrong. I'm just saying, like, you have to always have X money, okay? it's just a safety, it's a safety tip, okay? Moving on now to my last point. My last point is finding a new church, and basically a new church, hospital, society, a new, like, if, like, I have friends that play football, and when we got here, it was really hard for them to find like a team to play with, finding a new group basically. But for me, finding a new church is very, like, I remember when I went to Calabar for like the first 3 weeks, I was going from church to church to church to church, and the first church I went to, I was just like, nah, this is not a place for me, because for me, I'm very picky about sermons and messages and basically the environment, like the family I worship God with. So I went to, like, I did trial and error. I went to like 5 churches before I finally found the church that I really liked and I picked. So yeah, finding a new church can be really hard, especially if you move abroad. For me, it was easy because my church in Nigeria has a branch here, so I just continue going to that church. But my, like I said, my friends, the ones that refuse to follow me to my church, and basically people around me, and I can actually imagine if my church did not have a branch around here. Like at some point, because the branch of my church that is here is a bit far from my house, and at some point I was just like, nah, I can't be doing that stress, I can't be going all the way there, God is everywhere, I can just find a good church close to my house. But I literally did not find any. So finding a new church can be very, very stressful. If you find like a good church, like a good family that you worship God with, you can make friends there, you can adjust to the culture, they can help you out with accommodation. Not that you'll give you accommodation, but they can help you find accommodation, they can make your accommodation search easier. So yeah, stuff like that. So finding a new society, for me, church, is very, 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 very difficult. Those are all tips I'm going to be giving you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on my next video. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks guys, bye. Mwah.